3 approvals, 1 hard pull. Here's a profile that's been reported in the credit union world. Somebody sitting around a 700 score walked away with a $13,500 credit limit increase, a $25,000 personal loan, and a $10,000 line of credit. That's $48,500 in approvals, and it cost them exactly 1 hard inquiry, not 3, 1. Most people would have applied 3 separate times, eaten 3 separate hard pulls, and watched their score dip with each one. This person made 3 phone calls instead. Today, I'm going to show you the credit union move almost nobody teaches: how to get 2 or 3 products approved on a single hard pull, and just as important, how to know when it won't work, because these windows change and a lot of the advice floating around online is already out of date. Hey, I'm Flo. I run the Credit to Capital Blueprint, where we walk through what actually works in 2026, not what worked 3 years ago and got copy pasted across the internet ever since. A few weeks back in the Inquiry Mistakes video, I told you that applying to the same credit union on the same day can sometimes bundle into 1 hard pull instead of 3, and that the working list was in the lead magnet because I didn't want to name names that change. Today, I'm paying that off in full. Which credit unions, how long the window is, and the exact move to make at each one. If you're new here, hit subscribe and turn on notifications. Let's get into it. Let me set this up because it builds straight on what we already covered. The standard advice. The thing everybody in this space repeats is space your credit applications 5 to 7 days apart. And that advice is right. Across different lenders, spacing protects you. It gives each bureau a beat. It keeps any single snapshot from looking like a spree. That's inquiry hygiene, and it's step 1. But here's what almost nobody tells you. Inside a single credit union's bundle window, that rule flips. Same credit union, multiple products, a short window, and the move is to compress, not spread. You go back to back, sometimes same day, because that's how the bundle holds. Spread those same applications out over a week, and you can break the bundle and eat separate hard pulls for each one. So think of it as 2 different rules for 2 different situations. Different lenders, space them out. Same credit union inside its bundle window, compress them. The way I look at it, inquiry hygiene was step 1, keeping your inquiries clean. This is step 2, inquiry compression, getting more than 1 approval out of a single pull. That's the whole game today, and it rests on 2 dials I'm going to show you, plus 1 piece that's actually published and rock solid. Let me start there so you know exactly what the firm ground is. Here's the part of this that isn't a rumor. It's published scoring logic, and it's the foundation everything else sits on. The scoring models have something called a rate shopping window. When you're shopping for the same kind of loaner, say you apply to a few auto lenders or a few mortgage lenders, the FICO models bundle those inquiries together and count them as 1. On the newer FICO models, that window is 45 days. On the older ones, it's 14 days. The models also ignore brand new inquiries from the last 30 days entirely while you shop. Vantage Score does its own version at 14 days. So rate shopping for one type of loan is genuinely protected. That part is real. It's documented and you can take it to the bank. But here's a line you have to be careful about, because this is where most of the internet gets sloppy. That rate shopping window only covers the same type of loan. Auto with auto, mortgage with mortgage. It does not bundle a credit card with a personal loan with a line of credit. And it does not cover credit cards at all. So how does somebody get a card, a loan, and a line of credit on 1 pull? That's not the scoring model. That's the credit union itself. The CU's system dedupes it, or a rep on the phone reuses the same pool for the extra product. And that part, the multi-product one pool bundle, is community reported. It's documented all over the credit forums. Members do it constantly, but no credit union publishes it as official policy. So everything I'm about to name, treat as community reported and verify it before you lean on it. I'll keep flagging that as we go. Okay, the framework, and I want to be straight about what it is. No credit union publishes a document that says, here's our bundle window and here's our mechanic. This is the framework I use to organize what members actually report. A planning lens, not an official policy. But once you see it as two separate dials, you stop guessing. Dial 1, the window length. How long after your first application the bundle stays open? Members report windows all over the map. Some as tight as about 2 weeks, some as long as about 90 days. A tight window means move now or eat fresh pulls. A long window means you got runway. Dial 2, the bundle mechanic. This is how the second and third product actually attach to that first hard pull. And this is the part people miss completely. Two credit unions can have this exact same 30-day window and still need totally different moves. At one, the computer just dedupes it automatically. You apply online, back to back, and it collapses into one pull on its own. At the other, nothing's automatic. You have to call a rep and ask them to reuse the pull before you submit the next product. Same window, completely different play. That's the whole reason you can't plan this off a list of windows alone. The window tells you how long you have. The mechanic tells you what to actually do. Miss the mechanic and you can be perfectly inside the window and still walk away with 3 separate hard pulls. Let me show you the mechanics. Real quick, if this is useful, comment the word bundle and I'll send you the HP bundle window cheat sheet I built for this video. Is the window and mechanic for each credit union, the decision tree, and the failure modes all on a couple of pages, and every single entry is footnoted. Verify before you rely on it because that's the whole point. Alright, the 6 mechanics. 6 mechanics. I'll name a credit union for each one as an example, but remember, every one of these community reported and these windows change, so verify before you act. 1. Auto bundle. The computer dedupes for you. No phone call needed. You just apply for the products back to back online inside the window. Patelco is the name members bring up most here. The reported pattern is roughly a 30-day window where the system generates one hard pull. Affinity gets mentioned too. Your move. Just submit sequentially online. No call. 2. Rep call required. Nothing is automatic. You have to phone in and ask them to reuse the same pull for the additional products before you submit the next one. BQ is a classic example, and this is where that $48,500 story comes from. Somebody around a 700 score reportedly stacked a credit line increase, a personal loan, and a line of credit through 3 rep calls on one pull. I want to be clear, that's a community report example, not a promise, and definitely not a typical result, but is a cleanest picture of what rep call bundling looks like. Your move. Call first. Confirm they'll reuse the pull, then apply. 3. Bureau lock dedupe. This one's clever. You lock the credit bureau the CU pulls from after your first application, so the second application can't pull fresh. The system falls back to your existing pull. RBFCU is the name members tied to this. One caution, sources disagree on which bureau to lock, so don't assume. Verify which bureau that CU pulls before you try it. Your move: confirm the bureau, lock it after Act 1, then apply for Product 2. 4. Pre-membership sequencing. At some credit unions, you apply for the credit before you finish becoming a member, so you don't end up with an extra hard pull on a denial. Wings is the name here. Quick accuracy note, because the internet gets this wrong a lot. This is about avoiding an extra credit bureau hard pull, not a check systems pull. Check systems is a banking history check. It doesn't touch your credit score. So the play is purely about sequencing your credit application so you don't waste a pull. And honestly, Wings is one where members report reps being inconsistent about hard versus soft. So get it in writing. 5. Post membership stacking. You become a member, then stack a couple of products back to back the same day on one pull. Glangly is an example member site. One correction worth making: the reports suggest the credit card and the line of credit can ride the same membership pull, but the auto loans tend to pull a different score model. So don't assume the car loan rides along. And members say this one's been tightening. You reportedly have to do it in quick succession now, or it doesn't hold. 6. No double dip. Some credit unions just don't bundle. Each product is its own hard pull. Full stop. Tower and Unifon come up here, and Tower reportedly tightened to no double dip in 2025. Your move at these: don't try to stack. Budget for separate pulls and space them like you would any other lender. And that's the decision tree really. For any credit union you're about to apply to, is there a bundle window? If no, treat it like a normal single pull app and space it out. If yes, how long is it? Then what's the mechanic? And the last question, the one that matters most: when did you last verify it? Now let me reconcile this with the rule you've heard 100 times, because I don't want to leave you confused. Space your applications 5 to 7 days apart. You've heard it from every credit channel, and I've said it versions of it myself. Here's the thing: it's not wrong, it's conditional. It's the right rule for one situation and the wrong rule for another. Across different lenders, different banks, different credit unions, different bureaus, spacing is correct. You're protecting each bureau snapshot. You're not lighting up like a spring. Keep doing that. But inside one credit union's bundle window, that same rule actively works against you. The mechanic: whether it's auto bundle or a rep call or a same day stack, usually needs the applications close together. Spread them out by a week and you can fall out of the window or break the bundle, and now you got 3 hard pulls where one would have done it. So the rule isn't always space or always compress. It's different lender, space it. Same credit union inside a bundle window, compress it. That one distinction is the difference between 1 hard pull and 3, and it's the piece that reconciles everything. The hygiene advice you already know and the compression play you just learned. Same coin, 2 sides. Before you run off and try this, let me save you some hard pulls. Here are the 8 ways people break the bundle. 1. Assuming it auto bundles when it actually needs a rep call. You apply online expecting the computer to dedupe, and instead you eat separate pulls. 2. Calling too late. After the second application already fired its own hard pull, the call has to come first. 3. Spreading a same day stack across a week and breaking it. 4. Missing the bureau lockstep so the second app pulls fresh anyway. 5. Finishing membership before you apply for credit at the places where the order matters. 6. Treating credit unions are less inquiry sensitive, as I can stack anywhere at will, because some of them are tightening, not loosening. 7. Applying outside the window, especially at the tight ones that are only about 2 weeks. And 8, the big one, relying on a window you verified months ago. That last one is the whole reason I'm careful with this topic. At least 3 credit unions reportedly tightened their bundle policies in 2025 without announcing it. No press release, no email. The play that worked in the spring just quietly stopped working. So here's a rule I want you to actually keep. Re-verify any bundle window within about 3 months before you rely on it. Call the credit union, ask the rep directly whether they'll reuse one hard pull for multiple products, and get the answer for today, not for whatever a forum post said last year. That's not me hedging, that's an actual skill. Anybody can repeat a list of windows. Knowing that the list goes stale and building the verification step into your plan is what separates a move that works from a move that costs you 3 hard pulls. I put all 8 failure modes in the full window and mechanic table in the cheat sheet, with every entry footnoted to verify first. Comment bundle and I'll send it over. So that's the system. 2 dials, how long the window is and how the bundle actually attaches. 6 mechanics, 1 rule that flips depending on whether you are at different lenders or the same credit union, and 1 habit that protects all of it. Verify before you rely on it. Get those right and you stop handing out hard pulls 3 at a time. If this helped, comment bundle below and I'll send you the cheat sheet. Subscribe so you don't miss what's next. And remember, this content is for educational purposes only. Always do your own research before making any financial decisions. See you next time.